Welcome back to another episode of the Tip Share. This week, how to calculate food costs. Let's start out with the importance of calculating food costs. Every restaurant operator has a multitude of responsibilities. From profit optimization to menu engineering, there's never a shortage of factors to contend with. Thanks to recent spikes in inflation and rising costs, food cost percentage is suddenly back as a hot topic, and for good reason. By even the most conservative estimates, food costs have spiked around 20% for some restaurants, even more in big cities, resort towns, and other high demand establishments. If your restaurant is struggling with keeping operations afloat while keeping pace with ever increasing menu ingredient expenses, understanding how to calculate food costs is critical. Let's take a look at the importance of food cost percentage, different variables that impact your overall cost structure, how to calculate food costs, and more. We'll start out by going over an example of food cost percentage and the importance of it. A detailed look at your food cost percentage provides more accurate tracking and forecast for your profit and loss statement. This insight also empowers your purchasing department to make the best decisions for entire menus, all the way down even to single ingredients. Now, let's take a look at an example. The following example illustrates just how important it is for your restaurant to fully grasp how to calculate food costs and how a slight increase in food cost percentage can negatively impact your entire restaurant operation. For the purposes of this example, suppose your restaurant serves 500 customers on a given day. If the average customer spends $20 per check, and you have up-to-date and accurate assessments of costs via weekly purchase tracking and weekly inventory, you'll be able to accurately calculate your food cost, enabling you to seamlessly project restaurant cash flow and profits from your entire menu. Well, now let's suppose, what if your food cost percentage calculations are off even by 25 cents per customer, and you're spending that much more on your ingredients? Well, that's going to equate to $125 per day, which may not seem like that much, but in a yearly perspective, that's $32,500 per year extra. Let's quickly take a diversion and go over the food cost percentage formula. You start with your beginning inventory, add your purchases, subtract your ending inventory, and divide that all by your total food sales, giving you your food cost percentage. So, as we can see, small changes equal huge impact. That's the story of food cost percentage. You'd never purchase a lot of ovens or automatic dishwashers for the matter without having a complete understanding of the costs. Well, that's the same with your food cost percentage. What's more is if you dig into the details and pinpoint which ingredients fluctuate on a weekly or monthly basis, or are more likely subjected to inflation spikes, you can begin to anticipate these increases and make much more informed purchasing decisions, all to the benefit of your entire operation. So now we've heard about the importance of food costs, we know how to calculate it, but what are some of the benefits of understanding food cost percentage? In the restaurant industry, knowledge is power, and knowing how to calculate food costs and track food cost percentages is, in many ways, somewhat of a superpower. Get your food costs locked in, and your restaurant will enjoy the following: superior menu engineering. From your go-to menu items to individual ingredients, it's always better to have the most accurate expense information at hand. This allows you to deliver high-quality menu offerings to customers while keeping the costs as low as possible. Higher revenue. With food cost percentages as low as possible, you're better positioned to optimize profits. As our example showed, even the smallest advantage here pays dividends to your bottom line when it comes to the end of the day. More efficient supplier-vendor relationships. Your vendors and suppliers are the lifeline to your business. Without a reliable and affordable stream of supplies, including one of the most critical supplies, food, running your business is rendered nearly impossible. Once you have a firm grasp of food cost percentage, you can leverage partnerships with suppliers and other vendors much more efficiently. You're able to better forecast and plan. Food cost percentages are constantly in flux, and while your restaurant can't exactly predict the future, you can still anticipate changes to food costs down the road if you understand where prices are today. accurate weekly inventory calculations. Regular inventory counting, RASI recommends weekly tracking and always on the same day or night, not only helps with food cost percentage, as it gives you a clearer picture of your entire inventory dynamic, including the storage area, equipment, and other assets. There are many reasons to count your inventory, and food cost percentage is just one. So, how are we going to improve food cost percentage tracking after knowing what we're armed with now? Well, here are a few ways you can immediately improve food cost percentage accuracy. Stay on top of industry trends. You're better able to understand what's driving food costs and develop innovative ways to save money with your purchasing habits. Receiving timely, intelligent data. RASI's data analytics offers customized information directly related to what matters most to your restaurant. Tracking your past and current data. RASI, again, offers everything from financial reporting to multi-unit inventory tracking to show you past and present food cost percentages. That's it for this episode of the Tip Share. If you're looking to take the next steps with your food cost percentage data, learn how to better calculate food costs with RASI's complete restaurant accounting services. You can always schedule a demo today or drop us a line. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of the Tip Share, and as always, we'll see you next week.